Paul via YouTube asked, I have an '08 VW Jetta tfsi. It goes extremely well. However, if I drive in D and not S mode, and if I'm kind to it, it misfires. However, when I drive it hard and gets up to 100 kilometers very quickly, I have inbuilt diagnostic tool. When I run a check, it says incorrect purge, causing misfire. I changed all my plugs with genuine VW Jetta ones and also the coil packs. I guess what I'm asking is, can this purge valve be the problem?
So this question, I assume this is a 2-liter turbo FSI engine. TFSI and FSI and TSI are terms that are almost meaningless in the actual usefulness of them, because different cars all say different things on different engines. Audis use TFSI on a lot of different things, and even what we would consider to be TSI cars. There are TSI on cars that aren't what we call TSI cars, because all the Gen 3 engines we don't call TSI, whatever. So I think he has an FSI, and so that issue around purge valve, and this really applies to any purge valve related issue. So can a purge valve cause misfire? So kind of yes, but probably not in the way you're describing. So a purge valve is most likely to cause a misfire if you have a vacuum leak due to it being stuck open. So that's usually going to be pretty easy to solve or diagnose, assuming it has standard rubber lines that go to it, because you can just pinch them off and then see if the car runs better with it pinched off, in which case you would know whether that's the cause of the issue or not. That's the only way a purge valve is going to cause a rough running condition or misfire issue. Most likely my suspicions are that this is actually unrelated to the issue that he's having, and you either have an issue with potentially with fuel injectors or with fuel systems on FSIs are a common problem. So if you're not familiar with that, make sure you check all the related fuel items. But the other thing that could be is carbon buildup. So if you have carbon buildup, you're more likely to have issues at cold start and maybe at lower RPM, and then as you get up in the RPM, you usually will get better. So that would be the things that you would want to check along the way. But the fuel system would probably be the first thing I'd look at. And if it's a TSI, injectors are a super common problem, so it's almost certainly something related to that. So best way you can check if you have an injector problem, it would be, if it's stuck open, would be if your fuel or your oil has a fuel smell to it, because it's washing down the cylinder because you have an injector that's stuck open or sticking open. And when you get higher in RPM, it's stuck open, but it's using enough fuel in a higher RPM to not run poorly anymore. So that's possibly what's going on, but yeah, you'll have to go through all those steps.